So around 9, somewhere between 9 and 10 in the morning, I did some work on the mountains scene portion of the third Starfilm drawing mural. This is intended to be some kind of close-up log cabin that's much closer than these mountains, and then I'm going to draw more mountains, helicopter silhouette, then maybe some airplane silhouettes. That's the sort of plan. I did those clouds instead of the sun because I already did the sun previously. This is where I'm at currently in regards to the task sets. I had a portion of Singapore noodles and Szechuan wontons at around 7 p.m. It's currently around 8:30 p.m. right now. 8:22 p.m. to be exact. 8:22. And this is how my City in Elvenar currently looks like. All these different things to collect. Hey. It's a building I already have. I already unlocked some time ago. Excuse me. Although there's all sorts of different things to collect at times when doing this Misty Forest activity. The new workshop, it looks pretty cool. I'm not quite sure how the next level up looks any different based off what I was able to see. I think today I got up at around 9 in the morning or so. Dad initially gave me 2 Tim Hortons donuts, along with some coffee. I think I had about 2 cups. I recall having 2 donuts, one with some chocolate frosting, and then I think the second one must have been honey dipped or something, because it was much sweeter than the chocolate frosted donut. Around 11 in the morning, Dan and I went to Sam's Diner, where I got the usual country Benedict with sausage and gravy. And Jed got his usual, I think it was a Western omelet. I believe I had a total of roughly 3 cups of coffee during the hour or so we were at Sam's. And it was around that time I started making attempts at trying to beat the boss, Gravelord Lynch, on Bloons Tower Defense 6 on the beginner cabin map. At first it was a matter of figuring to use the bottom path boomerang throwers and ninja monkeys in order to deal with the fact that Lynch can resurrect Mob class Bloons. Even as I've made improvements to the strategy, it just seems there's some kind of glitch where you instantly lose all your lives while fighting tier 4 of Gravelord Lynch for the normal difficulty. In other news, I did some work on the 99th Dan Hamming episode. It was primarily work to set up the brief flashback scene. And Dan Hamming didn't directly see who committed the shooting against Kyle, the Uber driver. And as such, The other day I made a custom business-friendly character to represent Dan Hammy's perceived kind of person who would commit that crime against Kyle, the Uber driver. Things like a jacket, a bandana, thick goggles, boots, camo pants, a mask consisting of thin fabric that goes over your whole face, clothing intended to conceal your identity. And later drafts for today have primarily focused on getting the prop movements I made for the gun going off within the flashback scene just right. And now it's just a matter of essentially depicting how eyewitnesses aren't considered very reliable due to the limitations of human memory when it comes to that sort of aspect. Little details being changed, that sort of thing. Some details being forgotten. And whatnot. Those sort of things. I think I may have some ideas. After Dan and I were done eating at Sam's, a pretty satisfying breakfast, if I do say so myself, we went over to visit Dad's parents. It was a brief visit in which I got permission to use their bathroom. I showed them my most recently completed styrofoam drawings, and Grandma Dearest, my nickname for Dad's mom, that she created. Though I didn't color that while we were there, but she gave me two large pieces of styrofoam that came with a ceiling light. They received not too long ago. Those styrofoam pieces, for the time being, are currently in the back of Dad's car. By that, I don't mean in the trunk. I mean they're within the back seat area. That's where I put them. They slid off the back seat during the car drive from the home of Dad's parents to this apartment unit, the current home of Dad and I. This is where I'm at currently in regards to research. I've still got a ways to go yet within the Wood Elves chapter. Excuse me. I think Dad got the Chinese food today around 5:30 p.m. That's when he went to the Americanized Chinese place that's so close to us you could easily walk there instead of driving there. But Dad drove there, since doing that is still easier. But prior to having that new technology research to put points into, I was putting points into this ancient wonder. Just sort of in order to at last update it, in a way.